What's going on, guys? Trey Games here, doing a little American Truck Simulator today. Just gonna do a random load for today. I was trying to decide whether or not I should leave these mirrors up in the top of the screen there and the GPS, or if I should take them down. If we have the mirrors down, we look a little more realistic here, but I feel like if I have the mirrors off, it's harder for you guys to see everything that's going on. And with them on and the GPS on, you can see where we're going, how much time we have left, how fast we're going, what the speed limit is, and the mirrors, you can see everything that's going on. So I think I'll leave it that way for now. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments, and I'll get rid of them. Let's take a look. Well, first let's fire this bad boy up. And we'll take a look at the truck that I'm driving here. We have the Kenworth W900 with the flame paint job. And I cannot decide on a paint job, so I change it up. This is probably the 5th one I've put on this truck. I really can't decide what I want. But this is what it is for now. Gorgeous truck. The only thing that I don't like about the Kenworth is this. Stack right in your way, making it almost impossible to see when you're backing up if you try to use that window. But I mean, it's a sweet truck, and I love the sound of it. It's just gorgeous. So, it's worth it. Well, I'm just gonna back up here, grab a load from this depot that we are at currently, and we'll just do a basic run, simple run for today. I have some ideas moving forward on what I want to do for videos, one of which was showing the XP mod that I have for parking. It is a pretty crazy mod. If you look here, well, you'll see I have $87 million, which most of that was from the start mod that's out there. Gives you 50 million, I think it is. But you'll see I'm level 8,923. A lot of that came from one parking job with this mod that made it it made it crazy. I mean, you'll unlock everything real quick, and if that's what you're looking to do, that's the mod to do it. But let's just grab a load. And we only have one load here. So it looks like we are going from San Rafael to Carlsbad, California. Alright. Take the parking brake off here. And back up. Oh, it's way over there. Okay. Just go straight back for now. See if we can cut her off to the left here. Wish I could have got that air vent. Curious where that's going. Put the hazards on. I'm not real big on the whole realistic gameplay anyway. For me, it's more about just having fun, grabbing some loads, and getting going. But kick the hazards off. This is going to be tight. Now with these mirrors up, I can't get away with anything. You guys can see everything that's going on. That trailer gets a little crazy. I catch something, you're going to see it. That makes it a little A little nerve-wracking for me, because you can see everything that I do and every mistake that I make, but that's alright. And nothing coming? Alright, let's go. Now for gameplay here, I'm using the Logitech G27 steering wheel and shifter and clutch kit here. It's a great steering wheel. If you have one, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you probably want one. They are not cheap, but they are worth every penny. Alright, let's try. There we go. .30-mile-an-hour speed limit. I love that Jake brake. I use it a lot, and you'll hear it a lot. I'm gonna squeeze out here. Oh, see ya, there I caught the concrete wall. Should have went a little wider. That's alright. Oh, some of these hills, this truck, she struggles a little bit. We got a just shy of 13-hour drive ahead of us. I go close to the speed limit, but I'm not going to do exactly 55. I'll probably do 60, majority of it, as long as I can. Anyway. Set the cruise control on. We'll just go. Nothing to it. I feel like I need to get one of the mods to increase traffic because there's really nobody around us. That kind of takes away from the fun a little bit. Not so worried all the time about the cars around you. That's half the adventure. Kick off the cruise coming through here. Slow her down a little. That Jake brake, I love the sound of that Jake brake. This guy's getting over. Come on, bud. Try to go around them. Oh yeah, no problem. We gotta turn left right here. All you see in those mirrors is the stacks. All those pretty lights on there. Oh yeah. Nothing better than a truck that's all lit up. going to take us a little while at this rate to get through this intersection. Now I do have the traffic violations turned off right now, so that's why you're not going to see me getting speeding tickets and red light offenses and things like that, because I actually have that shut off. Before I end this video, I'll show you how to do that, in case you're curious, because it does not require a mod or anything like that. You can do it right in the menu. It's just as simple as unchecking a box, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that already know this, but there might be a couple that don't. So for those couple, this should help you out. Squeeze our way up here. I probably won't get through this intersection until we get a red light. This guy's gonna let me go. Or not. Okay, fine. Way to yield on a right turn, buddy. See that? He just glitched right through the concrete barrier. That was crazy. Coming up on Stockton. Getting out onto these highways sometimes can be a little tricky. It's usually not too bad. That's a huge advantage to the multiplayer though. When you're online on multiplayer, it's just you and the other multiplayer people trucking, everybody else that's doing the same thing as you. And you know, you don't have these cars to contend with. There's a lot less stopping. You can see the vehicles that are coming up on you on your mini map, so you don't have to worry so much about yielding. You can tell if they're barreling down on you. That's nice. That I like. But when you're playing like this, you're playing the game itself, that traffic, more of it is better. Having to contend with it, that's kind of the whole point. If I was just trying to do loads fast, I'd be playing multiplayer, and that's all I'd be doing is cruising from depot to depot. And I have to jake brake here. I can get over. Go around these guys. back at 60 and cruising. Now I have fatigue simulation off as well. You're going to yield to me. So we won't have to stop, and we won't have to sleep or anything like that. We'll be able to do this straight through, no problem. Windmills, how about that? They did a really good job with this game as far as adding in features to the landscape to help make it more interesting and give you a little more to look at while you're going here. Power lines all over. That's pretty cool. More windmills up there off to the right. I've never actually had the opportunity to make it out to California and, you know, see what it's all about. So I'm curious as to how realistic this actually is as far as the scenery. If you're watching this video and you're from California, been to some of these areas, maybe driven some of these routes, let me know. I'm very curious as to what it actually looks like. That's one of the things on my to-do list, is to make it to California and see it for myself. Ooh, on the brakes hard. There's a cop. In a pretty good hiding spot. That would have been a for sure ticket if I would have had traffic offenses on, without a doubt. See if I can get around this guy before I have to turn off. I don't know exactly how far I'm going straight for. Looks like I got plenty of time. One of the mods that I'm using right now is a air horn, and it's loud. It's definitely a nice added bonus. The regular horn on these trucks is really not very accurate. It's kind of boring, but thankfully this mod does not work in multiplayer, because that would be extremely annoying. If you've ever played the multiplayer, you know that people tend to just drive around and honk their horn all the time. And yeah, this thing, that would drive you nuts in multiplayer. Hours, 45 minutes away. Getting close to our destination. 2 hours in this game, that means we're, I don't know, probably about 5 minutes out. Maybe not even that long. Actually, the way I see it dropping, yeah, we're not even close to 5 minutes out. It's under that. I've logged a lot of hours in this game, and I still have a hard time trying to keep it between the white lines. I tend to, every once in a while, drift a little bit. I don't know if it's just lack of attention span or what it is. I played and played with my settings on my steering wheel here, and I've got everything dialed in the way that I like it, but I still, no matter what I do, I drift a little. When I was playing with a controller before I got the Logitech G27 here, I felt like I couldn't stay in between the lines no matter what I did. I really had a difficult time. This makes it a lot better. It makes it way more enjoyable to play this game, but it's not perfect, but it does help. "30 minutes out. Almost there." Here's our exit. Kick the Jake brake on. The turn signal. Start downshifting. Kill the Jake brake. Oh, he's gone. Stick ourselves out here and cut that guy off a little bit, but oh well. Do a roll through. There we go. And it's coming up on dark, so we're going to be getting here just in time. There we go. Oh, and it's going to be straight in parking. Nice. Doesn't get any better than that. Looks like we're in construction site. No. There we go. Set our parking brake and drop the load. Nice. $17,141 and 530 XP. Excellent. Just keep ranking up. Now, about that traffic offenses and turning that off. Go into options, go into gameplay, and you'll see it right here, third from the top. You have your fatigue simulation and your traffic offenses. And when you start out, those will both be checked. Simply, if you want to have to take rests while you're driving on the longer drives, leave that fatigue simulation checked. I prefer to just keep turning and burning and keep the wheels moving. So I get rid of that, and you uncheck traffic offenses, tickets are gone, all that's gone. So that's the way to go. Oh, I still have it on safe parking. Now this you can have always select, so when you pull into the yard, you pick what you want to do, play it safe, or where do you want it. You can do skilled parking, where it's always... You're always backing in. Some of them get pretty tricky. If you're new to the game, I would recommend safe parking. But if you've been playing for a while, you want a little more challenge, go with that skilled parking. I usually do random. I'm not sure why I had it on safe, but I prefer to keep it on random. It gives you a mixture of both. That's it for this episode here. If you guys liked it, please subscribe, leave me a like. If you have any suggestions on what to do or things you would like to see done differently, go ahead and leave them in the comments section. And thanks for watching.